Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube video, or if you're new here, my name is Zoe and thank you so much for watching. So today's video is a bit of a mix. It's a haul from Home Bargains, TESCOS and Homesense. It's the first time I filmed one of these, but I've popped out this morning just because I needed some bits for around the house and I thought it'd be fun to film it because I actually love watching these and seeing what everyone else buys in their kind of like home hauls and stuff. So yeah, I thought it'd be fun to film. So the first shop I went in today was Homesense, and I purposely went in there to pick up more of the syrups that me and my husband use for our coffees. They do the best syrups there ever. It's by the brand called Skinny Syrups and this is what they look like. So my husband likes the vanilla and I like the caramel. Typical that we like different ones. So I picked up two of these and we literally just run out. They retail for $3.99 each, but obviously this is the price from Homesense, so I think they cost a little bit more online. What's good about this is there's 0 calories and 0 sugar, which is great, and they taste so good in with my coffees, whether that's iced or hot. Which, if you've been following me on Instagram, you know how obsessed I've become with iced caramel coffees. So if you don't follow me over there, I'll leave my handle below. So yeah, those are the first items I bought. And then whilst I was in there, you cannot go into Homesense without picking up something else, and I generally thought I was going to come away with a candle today because I absolutely love their candles, especially the brand called Sand and Fog. If I can find one, I'll insert it on the screen somewhere, but honestly they are about $7.99. I haven't got one to hand, otherwise I'd show you. They're $7.99. Honestly, they smell so good once they're burning, because what I've noticed is if you buy a cheap candle, they just literally don't smell when they're burning, but this one actually keeps the smell, which is really nice. So I picked up this ornament. It reminded me of me and my husband when we went to Florida and we went to NASA together. So it's like this little astronaut figurine, which I really liked. It was only $7.99 and I just thought it'd look nice once we do up the bedroom upstairs into like a little office, so I think he'd look quite nice sitting on the shelf. So next then I went to Home Bargains, and Home Bargains is where I go just to kind of stock up on any cleaning products and any like toiletries. So the first thing I picked up was a Carex Dermacare hand wash, an antibacterial. We all know how important it is to wash our hands anyway, but obviously with the current situation these are kind of selling out like hotcakes. So I picked up another one, and this is the refill one, so it's got no pump on this, but I just pour it into the dispenser I use in my kitchen and my bathroom. So I think that was like 99p maybe, I'm not quite sure. And then I picked up another mouthwash. I really like this one by Oral-B. It's called 3D White Luxe and it says whiter teeth in 7 days. Not quite sure how true that is, I haven't really noticed, but yeah, I always make sure I pick up a mouthwash which is alcohol free, and this one is just a clean mint flavour, and yeah, it's really nice. Then to go along with the mouthwash, I picked up out the toothpaste that we both use. This is just the Colgate Advanced White. I just find that this one's great on my teeth. It says clinically proven whiter teeth micro cleansing crystals. Whiter teeth in 10 days. So hopefully between that and the mouthwash, I'll have sparkling whites in no time. And then I stocked up on some shampoo and conditioner. I like to switch out my shampoo brands and conditioners now and then because my hair just gets too used to it. So I currently swap between Garnier, L'Oreal and Herbal Essences. But I also, now that I've had my hair dyed quite a ashy blonde, I picked up the purple shampoo by a brand called Fudge, which I'll leave on the screen here. My hairdresser recommended it and honestly it's so good. But obviously it's not a shampoo I can use every other day. I just kind of use it maybe once or twice a week, just when I feel like I need a bit of brassiness kind of removed. So I picked up the Ultimate Blend shampoo by Garnier, and this is the almond cream and Moroccan argan oil. So it literally looks like this, and this is the matching conditioner. I really like the smell on this, and yeah, it's silicone free. And yeah, it's great. I really like this. I'm quite fussy with my shampoos. I like them to like lather well, and this one really does that. And the argan oil is really great for my hair, which has obviously been bleached. So then moving on to some household items. In Home Bargains I picked up, heavier than I thought. Another tub of this is the Platinum Vanish Oxy Action in Crystal Whites, and it says up to 3 shades of whiter whites. So basically I add this into the wash when I'm washing. My husband wears shirts to work and he has white shirts, and I just like to keep them looking very fresh and white with just 1 scoop of this in the wash with his shirts. I also use it on our bathroom towels because we have white towels, and sometimes on my bedding, which we have white sheets and pillowcases. This is honestly so good, and there's nothing worse than your whites looking a bit dull and grey. So if you're struggling with that, grab one of these. So it actually says you can wash with it, pre-treat with it and soak. So there's some different ways that you can use it to wash, which is really great. And then next up then is my favourite carpet spray. This is by a brand called, is it 1001? Or 1001, however you want to call it. But basically this is Thai orchid and passion fruit, and it basically just leaves your carpets and home smelling fresh and clean. There's no need to vacuum with this, you just spray it over your carpets and it just gives it a really nice fresh smell. It covers pet odours, tobacco and cooking. I just use it because, well, I have got a pet, but she doesn't really smell. But yeah, I really like this scent. They do a couple of different scents, but I really like this one because it's more of like an autumnal kind of scent compared to the fresh, what was the one I was using before? Can't remember what it's called, but basically these are on offer 2 for £2, so I stocked up on these, which is handy. And then recently I swapped jobs, and in my old job the hand sanitizer that they had there was actually really nice, and this has become the norm now, and I really liked it because it had aloe vera gel in it. And I was in Homesense earlier getting these bits and bobs, and I actually spotted it on the shelf, so I've picked it up because in my new job I've got my own kind of desk, and I really wanted just one for my desk. They do provide them in work, but I just wanted one that I know is okay for me, because really randomly I bought one in Home Bargains about beginning of September, and I had a really bad reaction to it. My hands kind of like inflamed and it was really weird, so I don't know what was in that hand sanitizer that didn't agree with me, and I've never been really allergic to anything in my life, so I was a bit like worried about that. So I'm just cautious about which hand sanitizers I use, and sometimes when you're going into a shop now and they're like, use the hand sanitizer, I'm like, I want to use my own, only because I don't want a reaction again. So I picked this one up. It's by a brand called Sani One, and it's just an instant hand sanitizer with 70% alcohol, and it's got aloe vera in it, and obviously it's antibacterial, and it just looks like this. And I just thought, my skin is like knows this one, I haven't had a reaction, and it's just great for my desk, and I know it's okay for my skin. So yeah, that's great. And while I was picking that up, I actually noticed that L'Oreal has brought out a hand sanitizer, which yeah, I didn't think I'd see. So it literally looks like this. I don't know if you can see it because obviously it's see-through, so it's a bit awkward. But if you know me, I absolutely love the L'Oreal brand. I think I've got L'Oreal foundation, L'Oreal brow gel, L'Oreal mascara, which if you watch my last makeup video, I'll leave it linked below. I use all the L'Oreal products in there. Yeah, so this is a hand sanitizer gel, hydroalcoholic, purifies hands without drying out, and no need to rinse off. Yeah, it basically says, I don't know what ingredients, but hopefully I'm not allergic to this one. Smells quite nice as far as hand sanitizers go, but yeah, it's a really small kind of pocket kind of one. It's like quite narrow, and it's like the size of my hand, no bigger. So this is great for in my handbag, which I obviously has become the new norm. One in my handbag, one in my car, one at work. So yeah, I just thought this is great, and it's by a brand I know, so hopefully it'll be fine on my skin. But yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with that one. And then whilst I was in Home Bargains, I picked up my favourite Fibre One chocolate brownie bars, which are these. These are so tasty. They have got 90 calories in each one, and they've actually added a new recipe, so this is a newer box compared to normal, and it says 30% less sugar with the same great taste. I will let you know if that's true. So basically, as you can see, all of these at the bottom, it's got 4% in calories, 5% fat, 10% saturates, 5% sugars and 4% salt. I have no idea how good that is, but these are also suitable for vegetarians. They're really great. I normally have these Monday to Friday in work as a snack. There's 5 in a pack, so it's great. So I buy 1 packet a week. They're £1.25 for a box of 5, and you can also get them in caramel flavour, which are really nice. I don't know if you can see them on the side there. Yeah, really great tasting, and they're high in fibre. Then moving on, I went to TESCOS because even though we both do our food shopping once a week in Aldi's, and then our toiletries and cleaning products in Home Bargains just when we need to, obviously some brands you can't get in like those shops, so I go to Tesco purely just to get my new favourite milk for my coffee, which is the Oatly Barista edition. This is £1.80. It's quite pricey. It's vegan, so it's quite handy, but honestly this is so nice in coffees, especially iced coffees. I am obsessed with this and became obsessed with it during lockdown when I started drinking iced coffees all the time. But yeah, I really like this. If you haven't tried it, give it a go. I like the packaging, the branding, but yeah, so this is like kind of my treat. I don't use this fully, like I can still drink normal milk. It's nothing like against my body. I just tend to have half normal milk and then half of this just to kind of mix it up, but this just adds that really like creamy flavour to it, and then especially with my favourite caramel syrup in it. Oh my goodness, you need to try it. If you haven't, try these. Also in Tesco then, I needed to pick up some dishwasher tablets. Normally I'd buy them in Home Bargains, but for some reason the shelf was empty of the ones that we like, and I know that sounds silly because a dishwasher tablet is a dishwasher tablet, but have you ever like used one and then you've taken the dishes out and they've got that weird like film feeling on them, and I just hate that. And I know it sounds so weird, but I don't like that feeling. So these ones are great. I find that they don't feel like weird when you bring them out of the wash. So they're the Fairy Platinum all-in-ones, which are these ones, and they are 65 lemon capsules in here, and I think this was like about £10, which I'm sure they're normally about £8.99 in Home Bargains, but you've got to be careful because some of them have only got 55 in. So yeah, it is what it is. I needed them, so yeah. And then whilst I was in Tesco's, I didn't really need this, but obviously you cannot have enough anti-bac spray at the moment, but Method, which is a really nice cleaning product brand, this was on offer for £2.25 instead of £3, and it's the Method Adelaide, is it Danois Art Collection. So it's got a really pretty bottle. I'm a sucker for a pretty bottle, which sounds stupid, but this is a multi-surface non-toxic surface cleaner in ginger twist. So I'm quite excited to try that, and yeah, it's a really nice bottle. And then next in, oh, I also bought this in Home Bargains. I forgot to show you. It's probably because it's empty and I've just used it. But basically it's the kitchen and bathroom expanding foam Mr. Muscle drain foamer. How exciting. So basically it's just a drain cleaner. It's got 2 like separate sections, so when you pour them down the drain together, they work together to eliminate odours and deep clean. So I've just used this and it's brilliant. Honestly, it's so good. I think it's about £2.50, but obviously you need 1 per drain, so I should have bought 2, 1 for my bathroom as well, but I hadn't done that so long ago, so it was the kitchen that needed doing. So yeah, I recommend that. It's actually really good. Quite impressed with that. And then lastly, I don't think I've told you on YouTube, but I do have a pet cat. Her name is Rosie and she turned 3 in June this year. But I had to pick her up some cat food because she is honestly the fussiest cat ever, and I think I picked her like up 80 pouches of Whiskers the other week, but I knew I had to grab a smaller box of Felix just to kind of put in between because she gets so sick of her food easily. But then again, if someone fed me like the same meal every day of my life, I think I'd get sick of it too. So yeah, sorry Rosie if you're listening. So I picked her up her Felix. She loves fish, so I picked up a pack of them. Again, I normally pick up Felix in Home Bargains, but today they only had the massive box of 80, and I had already picked up the Whiskers, so I didn't really want to get that as well, so I just picked up a smaller box of these. And then lastly, I didn't go to Wilkinson's. These were I picked these up off my parents. These are the Wilkinson's antibacterial multi-surface wipes in apricot and apple. So these are great. There's 40 wipes in a pack. They're only 50p per pack, and they're actually vegan and plastic free, which is really great for the environment. I picked up my dad picked me up 2 packs. One's for my desk drawer in work, and then another pack is for my car, just in case, because it's always nice to wipe down like the steering wheel or your door handles, or like, you know, like the buckles and the handbrake and the gear stick, the radio buttons. There's so many things you touch and you don't even think about it. So yeah, these are great for the car, and then those ones to go on my desk in work along with my hand sanitizer. So I am ready. So yeah, that is everything in my kind of random haul. It's currently Saturday and I've just done some ironing. My partner's in work, so yeah, I'm just chilling around the house. I did all the cleaning. I don't know if you can hear the washing machine in the background. I'm so sorry if you can. It's really noisy, but it's coming to the end. And yeah, I'm just chilling, so I thought it'd be nice just to do a little haul with you. More of a lifestyle video today. I have got an order coming from Zara soon, but because obviously with the lockdowns again, everything's taken a bit longer, so I'm really hoping I can film that one ready for next week then. It's a loungewear haul, which is like honestly my favourite clothing ever. It always has been, but even during obviously lockdown it's become even more of my favourite because that's all I live in. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what your kind of routine is for your shopping, and like if you buy any of these things or if you recommend any other products I could use. So yeah, I'll let you go, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye.